This is in 4 low. No front drive set. No shifts in the 4 low. I have the switch down for back tire. You know, trick of mine is to always use the e-brake, but cable snap. There we go. Just fire sheet going. Got locked out of my car. Oh, the door's just heavy. That's as far as it's going. Clears the frame. Front springs all the way maxed out. Yeah, so the trick that I learned is get onto the brake pedal, because what it does is it helps lock up that tire, sends the power to the other side. It works with 4-wheel drive really well, because if you give one front tire spinning, you hit the brakes, it puts pressure on that front wheel, since all IFS trucks are brake heavy in the front. Push the brake pedal down, locks up that front wheel that's spinning, puts power to this wheel, and then you still have power back here. All you need is that other wheel to help grab and turn, and you could care less about the back tires, because that's if you're running a 4-wheel drive setup. Right now I'm not running a 4-wheel drive setup, I'm running a 2-wheel drive, so the same trick applies. You just have to be heavier on the brakes and give it a lot more power, because you're going to be very heavy on the brakes in the front to get this back tire to lock up, send power to the other side, and go up. But you can only go so far with that trick, obviously. Here's the back tire again. Really stuffed up in there. She's not contacting the top yet, but almost. I know she's rubbing that side pretty fucking hard. These tires are only running 30 pounds in them. Only 30 pounds. There's only 30 psi in these tires. They work very well. As you notice, I dragged the front tire. As you notice here, front tire, I dragged it because I was on the brake pedal. Here's the truck again. As you notice, probably not even contact to the bump stop. Like I said, not even. Control arm still has room to go. Shock has a little bit of room left to travel. Not much, so if I had 4-wheel drive, I'd be able to make it all the way up here. No problem. We all know that. We've all seen and done it. So, but if this wheel could go down even further, that wheel will be able to flex up even further. Right now, all my weight is dragging on this wheel. This wheel, well, now it has weight on it. Earlier, it didn't have any weight on it. And that's what sends your whole side down. So, because right now I'm basically just dragging that wheel. So I want to be able to send some weight down on that wheel to lift the body back up. Only way I'm doing that is lowering some of these control arms. My plan, these are bottom mount control arms right here. So I'm probably going to take this bolt out I'm gonna space it down a little bit further, probably weld another like block on here or something, space it down further, get that down, and take this shock tower, and I want to take this shock tower, get some tubular steel, fucking mount it on these back part of the frame rail, mount it here, and send it up here even further, out of the way. That way I have all this room to travel, instead of all this. I can run a longer shock, and run longer shocks on here. I just have to take the shock out here, take this shock out, take out the upper control arm, and space this all the way down as far as it'll go. But right now, this is what's preventing it right now. So, gotta get that figured out. When I get that dropped out, probably gonna be a little bit, because I gotta get onto a welder and knock her down. And there's quite a bit in there. And see, this bump stop here, if I knock her down, isn't gonna let me isn't gonna let me have a lot of travel. So I'm gonna have to end up chopping all of it off. But who cares? It's a pre-runner. It's custom. When you want something custom, things have to be chopped off and rebuilt. But for factory setup, I can't argue. This is a lot of travel for a factory setup. That is a lot of travel. That is a lot of downward travel.